Water is a mystery, and what we have forgotten completely is that there are a lot of elements in this world. We have the element of water that is creating the life on this planet. We have the earth, we have the air, all those things communicate with each other. But in water there is a certain intelligence in it. There is no biological system that can work without water at this moment of time. And the quality of water is one of the most critical ones. And if we are going to pollute this water, then it will have an effect upon the entire world. Findings that we did over the last 40 years show that water is much more than H2O. It responds to certain frequencies, and it can keep those frequencies into its molecular structure. And that is so profound, and that is so important.
Water can be in a coherent or in a non-coherent state or a chaotic state. What that means, if it is in a chaotic state, that the molecules, they just move at randomly. But if you put it in a coherent state and it starts working together, they start to act like liquid crystal.
Coherent water, and that is the term that we gave to it, means that this water has the ability to absorb the full information system around us. And it remains in that stability. Water is a broadband absorber of electromagnetic fields.
Compare it a little bit with the old radios, where you can, with crystals, you can get information.
We are dependent from a lot of that information coming from outside, like the sun and the moon, and all kinds of electromagnetic waves that surround us. We are working very close with some very important and world-known laboratories and universities in the area of water.
Last year we did a test on the microbiome in the soil. With destroyed soil we put the water on, and we found out that the microbiome actually went up dramatically after using our water.
And then step by step we learned what does it mean and how and when is water responding to become coherent and remaining coherent. What we found out is that if you have the right water, then we noticed already that the microbiome is improving dramatically. You think, yeah, so what? Without that, there is no food. If you kill that, and we were fantastic as human beings killing that in a dramatic way all over the world, if you kill that, then it has a huge effect upon the crop cycle and on the food cycle. And not only that on the food, but also on the quality of the food. We forget that the food must have a certain quality as well. And that is what we have seen is improved in a dramatic way if you bring in the right water. And we were able to bring back that microbiome much faster, much faster than normal water does. But the same is for human beings and for animals. We see the same effect over there as well. If you start to drink the right water, then also your internal system is responding in a much better way.
You see almost instantly after drinking a glass of water that the brain waves become more coherent.
If you make a polluted river again coherent with our technology, then it has the ability to cleanse itself much faster. And the same is taking place in human beings.
The soil in the earth is your gut. The broader the spectrum is of your microbiome, the healthier you are.
We are going to do a test in India with a lot of people and see how their immune system, and especially the response on the ATP, and ATP is your energy system into each cell, and how the ATP is responding to the water. What we have seen in the past is that the ATP in the vegetables were increasing with 40 to 60% more energy into a plant. Coherent water has a huge effect upon the climate problem. Water should be coherent, but at this moment of time, more than 99% of the water all over the world is not coherent anymore.
When we can get all the water on this planet coherent again, it will clean itself a lot faster than probably you ever can imagine, to create something beautiful which helps this planet.